Before we begin, please be aware that the following content may be disturbing to some viewers. This video contains direct testimony and statements made in open court on May 30, 2025, during the federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. What you're about to hear is a voice-over narration of witness testimony and courtroom exchanges involving the prosecution, the defense, and a witness identified as Mia. These are real statements, not dramatizations, and have only been lightly edited to meet YouTube's content guidelines. All individuals mentioned in this video are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Source: Courtroom reporter at InnerCityPressOnX.com. Proceed with caution. On May 30, 2025, the federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs entered another deeply emotional chapter. The spotlight turned to a woman identified only as Mia, a former associate of Combs. Her voice, steady but cracked at moments, revealed a story of trauma, control, and contradiction. This is a voice-over reading of her courtroom testimony, as recorded by reporter at Inner City Press. None of this is fiction. The prosecution began by asking Mia about messages Combs had allegedly sent her. She told the jury she didn't respond. "Greater than I didn't want anything to do with him," she said. "Greater than he was the person I was traumatized by. I knew it was a front." As she started to explain she received more messages, Combs' defense objected. The judge agreed, and cut the statement off. Prosecutors then changed direction. They asked Mia, "Greater than, do you work now?" Her reply was calm, but revealing. "Greater than, no. I suffer from complex PTSD." The judge called for a brief sidebar. Once back, the questioning resumed. Mia listed her symptoms. "Greater than, I misinterpret emails. Someone calls my name and I freeze. I triple guess myself." When asked who caused it, she didn't hesitate. "Greater than Puff," she said. The courtroom fell into a heavy silence. A break was called. Then came the defense's turn. Combs' lead attorney, Mr. Steele, approached the witness with a strategy, contradiction. He presented the jury with Mia's past social media posts, one by one. A birthday message for Combs' son, Justin. A champagne promotion with Funny or Die. A Ciroc ad. A birthday tribute to Diddy himself. Steele asked her, "Greater than, did you ever say in any of these posts that Mr. Combs violated you?" Mia answered, "Greater than, never." He pressed on. "Greater than, you posted a photo of the man you say ruined your life?" She replied, "Greater than, in my boss." "Greater than, who made you post it?" "Greater than, no one." Steele leaned into that. He questioned how someone who claimed abuse could appear in celebrations, photos, and promotions tied to the man she accused. Then, a direct question. "Greater than, how do you forget about waking up with a man on top, having his way with you?" Mia, visibly shaken, responded, "Greater than, I was in fear of upsetting him. We had moments when we were best friends too." Steele sees the contradiction. "Greater than, how are you best friends with a man you say raped you?" Mia answered sharply, "Greater than, ask my therapist." Music re-enters, low and tense. Steele kept going. Post after post. Smiling moments. Professional collaborations. He brought up the Bad Boy reunion tour. A documentary. A birthday scrapbook. Steele read her words aloud from the gift. "Greater than, Puff, sometimes life goes by at catastrophic speed. I hope on this day you can sit back and consider." Steele argued, "Greater than, but you weren't dating Mr. Combs." Mia replied, "Greater than, abuse doesn't require dating. There were no documentaries about this. No one flinched at his behavior." Brief pause. Ambient quiet with tension. Later, Steele showed her a group photo. He asked her to identify people: Mama Combs, Christian, D-Rock. Then, he questioned why she remained employed by Combs through March 2017. Despite everything she claimed had happened. Mia admitted it was confusing. She said she received mixed messages. She didn't know what was normal anymore. Steele brought up another exhibit, DX1700, a birthday tribute Mia had made for Combs. He asked, "Greater than, you made this? You gave it to him?" She answered, "Greater than, yes." Steele framed it as yet another contradiction for the jury. Mia explained, "Greater than, it's what my therapist calls trauma bonding. Psychological abuse." Steele tried to push further. Greater than what could be more terrible than? But the prosecutor cut in. Greater than objection. Judge Kaplan. Greater than sustained. Music builds slightly, tone solemn. Narrator, despite everything, Mia stood her ground. She told the court. Greater than abusive relationships are not always romantic. I had no support. I had to get permission just to go to my grandfather's funeral. As proceedings continued, the courtroom reviewed another exhibit. It contained messages from a contact labeled KK, possibly Ms. Haram, but both legal teams disagreed over the nature of the data. That sparked another break. Afterward, Combs' second attorney, Mr. Agnifilo, addressed the court. Greater than Mia's testimony may be real, or maybe not. But we have the right to challenge it. Judge Kaplan, visibly annoyed, responded. Greater than if you're using this exhibit to impeach the witness, say so. I can't read your mind. A final dispute unfolded over a 22nd birthday video. Prosecutors objected. The defense claimed it was harmless. The judge urged both sides to come to an agreement over the weekend. Before the session ended, the prosecution revealed its next witnesses. Radio host Enrique Santos. Eddie Garcia, who may invoke the Fifth, but could be offered immunity. A hotel custodian may also be called. The list, they said, would be emailed. Finally, Judge Kaplan adjourned the court for the weekend. The jury was reminded. Greater than do not discuss the case. Do not read about it. Return with an open mind. And to Mia. Greater than we'll see you Monday. Back. But the deeper this trial goes, the more blurred the line becomes, between performance and pain, control and compliance, fame and fear. One thing is certain, what's happening in that federal courtroom is far bigger than a single celebrity. It's about power. It's about silence. And it's about who finally gets to speak. We'll be watching every step of this trial. And we'll be here, to bring you the truth, as it's told. One witness at a time.